Hi, this is Cheryl at Sew Vintage Sewing, and I bring you a vintage Kenmore 158-13500. Before we start today, I want to show you a spool hack. The vintage machines, they had shorter spool pins because the spools used to be about that tall. But now we have bigger spools, and when you're sewing, it can affect the stitch quality because your spool's not stable enough, on the short sticks. So what I do is I take a straw, I cut it, and I put it on the top of there. I put my spool right on top of that, and it really helps the stitch quality and tension. So what we got here is a 10 stitch machine with all built-in stitches. I gave it a custom paint job in coral and purple flowers, and she stitches beautifully. It's a domestic machine. I wouldn't call her heavy duty, but she's not wimpy either. She has a 1.0 amp motor, which means she can get through mostly any domestic sewing that you're going to do. Probably some very light leathers too. So here, let's start off with a straight stitch. We got reverse. There's your straight stitch. Of course, if I stitch straight myself, it would be straighter, but it's a good stitch. So, on this side over here, I don't know if you can see my hand, but over here is your stitch length knob. There we go. Now we're going to do a zigzag, and this machine's a little different. You have a small zigzag, a medium zigzag, a medium large zigzag, and your large zigzag, and I'm going to show you your large zigzag. Still in focus? Yep, here we go. It comes with a 14 pack of brand new snap-on presser feet and a new foot pedal. She has a brand new light and a brand new bobbin tire. She's been deep cleaned, so if you open this machine up, it looks brand new inside. There's your zigzag. Now I'm going to show you your satin stitch on this and how you adjust for your satin stitch. That knob I just showed you, it has zones, and if you go to the smallest zone, it's like the second to last dot, here's your satin stitch. That's pedal to the metal right there. It's a really nice machine. It's a great beginner machine too, because you don't have to deal with putting in all the stitch cams and stuff that's already got it all built in. All you got to do is change the so there you go, satin stitch. Next, I'll just go through a couple of the stitches here that you may use. Let me show you what I would use for a serger stitch. I'm not going to do all 10 stitches. Oh, let me give you some more forward motion. And this knob on the right is actually what controls your feed dogs. I didn't even have to read the manual with this one. It's that easy. And I go through a lot of machines, so on my restoration, I typically always have to read the manual, but not on this one. This one was simple as anything. So I really think it's a great beginner machine. There you go. Really nice machine. Alright, let me see. What other stitches can I show you? I'll show you smock stitching. It's like a stretch stitch. Oopsie. been oiled and lubed, and I only use Tri-Flow oils and greases on it because it has Teflon in it and it won't gunk your machine up. The problem I get with most vintage machines is they're gunked up from the old oil. The old oil, like it hardens. It's like varnish on it. That's why when you find some old machines, they're seized up because that oil has hardened on it. But Tri-Flow won't do that. There's your smock stitch. Okay, I want to show you, and it's got also has buttonholes on it. One more thing. Let's do rickrack. Here's a rickrack stitch. I also put a cording foot on it, and there's a zipper foot included, so you get a 14-foot pack with 2 extra feet on it. My sewing machines, I put all the accessories back on them as if you were getting it as a brand new machine. Essentially, it's new because I restore the motors and clean them. I clean everything on it. See, there's your rickrack stitch. It makes a beautiful stitch. All right, let me show you how to thread this machine. Oops, sorry about that. Let me get this up a little higher so you can see what I'm doing. All right, let me take this out. So you got your straw, your drinking straw. Any drinking straw will do. You come over here and you go under this. This up here is for winding your bobbins. You don't thread your machine with that. You go under that. And you catch it in this keeper right here. Bring it down, put it between the tensioner, and it's got a new tensioner on it too. Catch it in the hook. Come down, catch it in this little wire right here, come down and put it in that keeper. Put your needle up, thread it through there, catch it in this same keeper again, catch it in this keeper down here, catch it in the keeper that's above the needle, and then just thread it right there. And there you have it, Kenmore 15813500 with a custom paint job by Cheryl Newbanks Sew Vintage Sewing. Thanks for watching.